electronics and gadgets, home and garden, sports and fitness, and finally an option for I'm not sure. Lots of people would just pick something they're interested in. However, it's best to approach this with a business mind and think to yourself, what do you confidently know that has a large market? Honestly, all of these options are pretty good. However, I'm just going to go for sport and fitness because my son is always at boxing or running or in the gym. So I'm pretty sure there's a big demand for these types of products, especially amongst younger people. I've even heard that Gen Z are now meeting people at running clubs instead of nightclubs. Very different from back in my day, that's for sure. Right. That's the first one off my list. The next thing on my list is to customize the store and make it appealing to our customers. Now, there are 6 banners on here to choose from, so let's go through them and find out what suits our store best. The first one has a lot of different sporting items, which may seem good, but if we don't end up selling those products, it could confuse our customers, so we'll skip that one. Then there's this one with just a woman on her own. While it's a nice design, it doesn't really represent our entire audience, and we want our store to appeal to both men and women. So using this logic, the bottom right one also feels, well, a bit too female only, so we'll pass on that. So out of these remaining 3, I think the bottom left one works great, and the middle right one pops really nicely with the sunset, which could help grab attention and create a positive first impression. Remember, the banners are the first thing our customers will see when they land on our store, so it's important they reflect what we're about and what we're offering. If you don't feel like any of these work for you, then don't worry, as you can always change them later on. Now that we've chosen our banners, let's hit continue and move on to the next step. To let the AI build our store, we need to set up a free Shopify account. So that's the next thing on my list. The first thing I'm going to do is click on Access Shopify, which opens up in a new tab. Now I'm going to type in my email address and then hit Start Free Trial. Then I just need to pick a password